Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, everybody. Sorry I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday. I was running a little bit late getting to work, and then I worked until about midnight last night, and then was up back at 6 this morning. Back up and at it. So, feeling a little bit run down today. But I did hit officially like a totally clean 7 days yesterday, so I'm actually on my 8th day now. Hanging in there. I mean, the mornings are still tough. I mean, I feel kind of not great now. I mean, you can see still like no veins or anything. So still just cold hands, a little bit shaky in the morning. But I imagine it's supposed to be like 66 degrees today, which is absolutely insane. So I imagine once this warms up a little bit, I'm sure the sun's gonna have to come out a little bit for it to get that hot. I'm sure it'll feel better later. It's just kind of cold and shaky to start the day. That's pretty much how most days have been, though. Pretty packed week. Got a lot of work to do this week. Got a lot of doctor's appointments in the evenings, which I'm interested to go to. I have a cardiologist appointment tomorrow afternoon. It's the first time I've seen my cardiologist in about a year or two. I have something called Brugada syndrome, Brugada, which is it's a potentially fatal. It's like a genetic heart condition. Some people have it passed down to them, but then some people also have their genes mutate to cause this issue during their life. I think I'm one of those people because I had EKGs, throughout my life, and nobody ever caught anything. I was in a car accident a couple years ago, a bad car accident. I was driving through an intersection. A woman ran the red light, hit my work truck doing 50 miles an hour, pushed me into oncoming traffic. I almost hit another car, completely wrecked my truck, and I was complaining of chest pains, and then so they took me to the hospital, and they brought me right back and started, running EKGs and all that, or whatever you call it, EKG, ECG, I forgot what it is, but they kept running it over and over again, and I was like wondering what the hell is going on, and then the nurse would grab somebody and call them over to the little printout. Do you see that? Yeah, I see that too, but okay, let's run it one more time. And they ran it, and finally they put me back in a exam room, and doctor came in, wrote down Brugada syndrome on a piece of paper, handed it to me, and said, "Here, you have this, and we've already paged for a cardiologist. We need to talk about this right now with you." So went through a lot of testing after that. There's literally nothing you can do. I was very lucky to find out that I had this condition. That's what the doctor told me right away. He's like, "This is the luckiest car accident you've ever been in, because we usually only find out about this condition after people have died." And basically, it's like a defect of your mineral channels in your heart. You have these this is how it was described to me. So I'm not a doctor, but I guess you have these little mineral channels going through your heart, which allows basically one part of your heart to communicate with the other part of the heart to make sure everything stays in sync and rhythm. And there's some of these mineral channels. It's a lot of like your electrolyte minerals. It's like sodium and potassium, and I forgot what the other one was. It might be calcium, but I can't recall. But my sodium channel is completely gone. So that's basically like one of the lines of communication in my heart has been completely kind of snuffed out. So there is a chance that one day it goes out of sync, and then you just drop, and that's it. And literally the only thing they can do preventative wise is obviously monitor you and make sure your heart is staying healthy. And then literally the only thing they can do is they can put a defibrillator in your chest. That's the only thing they can do. When this thing finally goes on you, at least you'll start shocking instantly, and at least then you have a chance. They took me through all the testing and everything, and they determined that I was probably on the lower risk side of it, because my heart is pretty healthy and I'm still somewhat young. So that's why I'm interested to go back, because you never know if something's going to change, or does something look better, does something look worse. The reason I'm telling this story is because it's another reason why I absolutely had to get off of Kratom. And I am a little suspicious, and I don't know, people might not like me to speculate about this, but how did it mutate within just like it had to have mutated in like the last couple years, and it just starts to make you think like, man, maybe hopefully I didn't cause this, especially when you start dealing with like heavy metals and kratom and all this shit. God only knows what I was doing to my body. But I looked it up to see if there was any case studies or journals on anybody presenting Brugada that had been using kratom, and there weren't any cases. But strangely enough, there were a few cases of Imodium-induced Brugada syndrome. So, at least on record, there's some cases where people over-abused something that technically was an opiate and ended up with this heart condition. So, but I'm interested to see what, maybe after like, you know, a couple weeks of really no kratom in my system, I'm interested to see how the EKG is going to look. I mean, I'm fingers crossed. I'm like, man, maybe there'll be some miracle. It will be gone, but I don't think it's going to be gone. So, I don't know. I don't know why I went on this rant. I guess it's probably because I'm tired and I don't want to talk about how tired and crappy I feel anymore. So I'll talk about something fun like sudden cardiac arrest. But what I'm going to do tomorrow to change it up, I'm going to, on a positive note, I'm going to make a video of all the things that have gotten better since quitting, all the things that I have enjoyed. It's really like, I'm kind of done. I mean, I keep saying this, but I'm kind of done like complaining about it. It's like, it's just so for the record, probably for the next month, waking up, tingling hands, cold, lethargy, don't feel great. So, just so everyone's clear, that's probably, let's just assume for the next couple weeks, that's how I feel. So, so I'm going to start trying to talk about some of the positive things that I've noticed, that I've enjoyed since quitting, things that have, well, the ways that so far it's benefited my life. So I'm going to do that tomorrow just to kind of change it up. Let's start getting on the bright side of life here. So hopefully everybody's doing well. I'll be in touch with you. And it's warm here. I hope it's warm by you. But you guys have a great day. Love you.